introduce you to our KAbabayan performer for this afternoon, because really this is sort of like his coming out thing, his debut, because not too many people know that he actually plays an instrument. And he's going to be playing that for us today on the show. Mr. Raffy Lopez, COO of ABS-CBN Global. Hello and welcome to KAbabayan LA.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Gina.
COO of ABS-CBN Global, so that means you're in charge of the world.
No naman. We're in charge basically of the Filipino channel, and yeah, we're all over the world. We have probably about 3 million viewers around the world today.
How difficult is it to run something like that, to run something global, and I know that you always have to have the pulse for what the Filipinos want all over the world. Does it change?
Yeah, it changes, and you really you have to have people on the ground, people that are in the community, and people that, like you said, feel the pulse of the and try to understand what it is the Filipinos need. And so that's really our goal, is to try and understand what our kababayans need and trying to do our best to fulfill it.
All right. And I know that that is such a very stressful job. So for stress relief, you play an instrument, right?
Yes, I do. I play guitar. So.
Not too many people know about that. Bakit? Why are you not really, out there and playing and doing all that kind of publicity stuff?
Believe it or not, even though I'm in the media business, I'm actually kind of a shy person. And so I studied music for college. I actually, when I was a young kid, my intention was to be a musician. But that didn't go over well with my father. He wanted me to work for ABS. So I work for ABS. I do music on the side.
Why guitar? There's so many instruments. There's piano, saxophone, ganyan. Why guitar?
Yeah, it's a funny story. My brother, Gabby, who is the chairman of ABS-CBN, was taking guitar lessons. And one day he missed his lesson, and my mom asked me, would you take his place? And so I took his place. I was about 6 years old. And then I said, wow, this is so much fun, So that's it. Ever since then, I've been playing guitar. Gabby stopped playing.
And you're still playing.
I'm still playing, yeah.
So it's safe to say that you're hooked. But when you play the guitar, there's so many genres. There's pop, there's R&B, but you prefer Brazilian jazz. Why is that? During the Marcos years, during the martial law years, when my father was incarcerated, his cellmate was Serge Osmeña Jr., and Serge is a real Brazilian jazz. He's really into Brazilian jazz. And at that time, I was a young kid. I was playing rock. I had long hair. And when I would go to visit my father, we had visiting days every Sunday. Serge said, you have to get into this music, and he would make me listen to it. And then after a while, I really got into it. And how old were you then?
I was probably about 15 years old.
So you've been into it for so long now. Who are your influences in terms of Brazilian jazz?
Well, my number one influence would have to be Antonio Carlos Jobim, because he is like the father of Brazilian jazz. So his music is what really turns me on the most.
All right. And if you want to get turned on to Brazilian jazz, why don't you go to the Filipino Gentlemen of Jazz event that's happening at the Ford Amphitheater on Saturday. We have more details for you when we return, and Raffy will be inviting you as well later on in the show, so don't go away.